Hello champions. So in the previous video we created a project which is server API. So inside the project we got the server API. That's the API, that's not the project, that's the API built in by the Django, and we created our own API that's by the name of my API. So before going ahead, let me show you one thing. I just want to run the server. I want to run the server and I want to check it. How is it working and what additional benefits I am having of using Django. So rather working on this, right now I am going on the my terminal, and my terminal I am saying python manage.py run server. So as I said, manage.py is basically a main file that is going to handle our entire project. So when I say python manage.py, so I'm saying hello Python, use your manage.py to run the server. When I hit the enter, I will get the error. When I hit the enter, basically it is saying it is not having such file or the directory. Why it is saying so? So read it here. Maybe I can zoom it. Yes. Okay. So currently I'm in the folder of server.api. So this is not project. That's the main folder. Here it is, server API. So it is saying in the server API I am not finding manage.py, and that's very true, because under the folder of the server API I am having a project server API. So what I have to do, I'm going to say cd server API. Now I'm inside my project. So when I'm inside my project, and if I say now hello Python, use your manage.py to run my server, and I hit the enter, see no issue found. Okay, no issue, and it is giving me the link to follow. So when I say okay, follow the link, and here's a bingo. So because I am using the local port, so I am getting the local one, and that's the current page. Now because we are going to build our own APIs, so we don't need this page and we are not going to work on it. But when we will be creating our website using the Django, then at that moment we will be modifying it. So right now leave it here, keep aside, or maybe leave it here. Okay, I don't want to use it, so just minimize it. I'm going to shut down my server, and then later on, for every time when I will be running my server, I will use my git bash. Okay, so in the main project server API, I'm having the main API, that's the server API. And what we have to do, first of all, in the setting.py, under your main API, not the API that you created it, under the server API we are having the file name settings.py. We will go inside it, and in the section of installed apps, now this section, it contains all the apps running on the Django project. So because we created the additional one, my API, so we have to add this part into it. So how we are going to add it? So here under my API, this is apps.py. So that's the apps.py. We are not going to modify this part, but what we are going to do, we are just going to take this name, just copy it out, go in the settings file, here inverted commas, these are must. I will write the name of my API, that's my API. Okay, I'm saying my API dot apps, which means what? I'm saying go to my API, that's the my API. Under my API you will find the apps folder, that's the apps folder. Inside the apps folder you will find the class by the name of my API config. Here it is, my API config. So that's the app class, and then make sure you put comma after it and just save it. After this we supposed to make changes in the other parts too, but right now it's fair enough. Okay, so now we are under the URL. If you go inside the URL, the main path you are having is for the admin slash. We will be creating another route for our APIs, but for right now I'm not making any route, but it's totally up to you. If you want to create it right now, you can do it. If you don't want to create it right now, just leave it like this. So if I run my server again, this time I'm running it here. And why I use this, for right now you won't notice anything, but later on when we will be dubbing our code, because what happened most of the time, you found some errors or the bugs, so you need to debug your code, or you want to check the values what are coming and what the values are returning back. So for that we use it, because it is not always good to open the terminal and then share your screen, so it is better to use the another window for it. So now my server is running, and the link for it won't show in here, so I'm just keeping it aside. Here is the link. I just make the enter again, it is working, but see, it is giving me the route of admin. So what happened if I say admin and hit enter? So right now it is saying there is no session of the name admin. Why? Because we didn't created our database. We haven't we didn't run the command of the migration. There is no data for it. That is why it is saying the session is not available. So don't worry, for right now everything is working for fine, and in the next video we will be creating our database.